Okay, so we'll heal. Wrong button. Oh wait, maybe that was the right button. I remember a few other things we still have to do. We obviously have to go to the doorway. Up the mansion room we just came out of where we fought Alexia. We have to go through the doorway. Another thing is we have to take the jewels from the lion's head at some point by turning off the power, and we need a key for that. What else is there to do? Oh, we need another dragonfly wing, don't we? I don't think there's too much of the game left, to be honest. Bloody Luger replica, I was carrying that around for ages and it doesn't do anything. Well, not in the main game anyway. Carry a few guys, because we might have to fight a spider. Might. Okay, I'm gonna save. So, this is a big ass game though when you think about it, like excuse me, like it presents itself as just another like Resident Evil game, but it's at least like 10-12 hours. And that's a long game. Oh wow, for the like era. I'm sure you can probably speed run it in like an hour and a half or something, but you know, generally playthroughs are like 10 hours maybe, like 12 hours. It's more like, in lengthwise it's more like something like Dead Space, or you know, more modern horror games, which I was surprised about when they came back to it, you know, like after having played a lot of like, you know, more modern games like Resident Evil 4. I felt like that was quite long. Is there a hunter in here? And then, yeah, but coming back to this, that's pretty well around the corner, isn't it? No? Oh, that's weird. I guess it was lucky I set off the alarm then. Okay. Yeah, what was that about? Yeah, like, coming back to playing this, like, before this playthrough, when I was just playing it for fun. Oh, balls. I sort of realised, wow, this game is actually really long. Or at least compared to... Well, you did it, Chris. You pressed the button. I think this is another of those bosses you don't have to do. But yeah, like... Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll talk about length. Game length after this. Okay, that is a big ass spider, and its ass is wobbling. Okay, that's... Yeah, I think you can maybe just run away from this. Okay. Okay, that was an amazing boss fight. We really gave it to him there, I guess. But yeah, what I was saying about like game length, like I always like remember this, or at least I did remember this as being like in the same category as like Resident Evil 2 and 3 and I guess 1 as well. You know, it's sort of early Resident Evil games where like they were a long experience for the time, but like in retrospect, given how long games are now, or like 5 or so years ago when I was thinking about it, they're still pretty short. But this is actually really long. Well, not really really long, but comparatively compared to like Resident Evil 2 or 3. Though I think on my first playthroughs of each of those, like it must have taken like 6 hours. Wait, what we're doing? Yeah, I'll go this way. Oh, I've already done that, haven't I? What we're doing? But yeah, it must have taken like. I think the confusion arose from the fact that it probably did take me like 6 hours or 7 hours. Wow, I don't know really. You know, when you first play the original games, like they do take you a long time to play, and like on subsequent playthroughs, you know, your time through the game goes from like maybe 4 or 5 hours to just like 3 hours, because you know where everything goes. You don't have to fumble around anymore, and I think that's what sort of confused me. Hello, would you like some shotgun? Yes? Okay, good for you. Ooh. Ooh. I'm curious, well, oh god, Civil War zombie there. There's a call around there and there's one there. I'm curious to see what Resident Evil 7 will be like. I hope they like Capcom wises up and makes it more like Revelations. Like I liked Revelations a lot, but I wasn't like a huge fan. I liked him more than 5 and 6. Well, obviously 6, but I like that it had those more. It tried to be more like the early Resident Evils. You know, you large sections of the game where you're walking around this sort of spooky area. Okay, is there anything in here? But at the same time, like, there's lots of stuff I thought it didn't do right. Like the characters were terrible. Well, the new characters, they're like ridiculously two-dimensional. I guess I'll take that. Wait, does that say medicinal spray? Let's have a look at that. Or is it just because the graphics have been? No, that says medicinal. Medicinal spray. That's interesting. I've never had one of those before. It's a portrait of a beautiful woman. Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. Let's loop around and get to the box where Claire was, and then we can backtrack and figure out what's in those rooms. think we need a key of some sort, I can't remember. Maybe we just need to activate the self-destruct. Code Veronica report. After many long years of research, I finally identified the inheritance element that administers the intelligence of man. I even succeeded in manipulating the absolute value of intelligence artificially by recomposing the base alignment of the element. I then sampled the gene of our great ancestor, manipulated its element, and implanted it into the unfertilized egg of a surrogate mother. What I didn't expect was that twins, a boy and a girl, were born. The boy had higher intelligence than normal, but not high enough for him to be considered a genius. However, the girl had unmatched intelligence that easily allowed her to be classified as a genius. She was exactly what I'd been looking for, the revival of our great ancestor. He already determined their names, the girl's name, Alexia, and the boy's name, Alfred. I'm certain that Alexia will elevate the name of the Ashford family to extreme glory. Alexander Ashford. Okay, so I don't think that really needed saying, really, did it, given, like, the hints that Alfred had found something about their birth. I mean, if you're going to guess anything, then you're not going to guess that Alfred and Alexia were stolen from a travelling circus or something, you know. I mean, I guess they could have been stolen from a travelling circus, but I don't see what that would add to, like, their plot line. What is that? Oh, it's a dragonfly wing. Okay. I might actually play Revelations at some point. This is being recorded just about... I need the handgun bullets. Give me the handgun bullets! This is being recorded not too long after Resident Evil 4 HD for PC has been announced. So I might get that and play through that at some point. Because I do love Resident Evil 4. I think that's like... Isn't that like 12 hours though? It's another long one. Oh, some shotgun shells there. How did I miss those? I actually have no idea what we're doing now. I know we have to set the self-destruct and go back for those. Go back for those jewels by turning off the power. But other than that, I'm not sure what we're doing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this room. Right, what I'm going to do is head back to the item box that Claire used, drop off some supplies, or drop off some of these supplies, and then finish the game. I don't know. Don't ask me. Well, carry on, obviously.